Luke was
mischievous,
dorky,
full of energy,
extremely silly.
He was curious.
He found a question that he had, he wouldn't let it go.
Questions of like the purpose of life, the meaning of life.
I think he would have turned into this really great professor.
He was really smart. He was a presidential scholar.
Math competition whiz.
Science Olympiad.
Growing up, you always heard your parents saying, be like him, achieve what he does. And then all of a sudden, don't be like him. He's made such a huge mistake.
Good morning. Recently, I did a study about the rate of depression among Asian Americans.
Okay.
Well, this is a very important issue is that nationally, the depression rate is about 9.1% in the country. However, in my study, I found Asian has a much higher percentage. On the average, it's about 17%. Of those 17%, they are divided in different ethnic groups.
Okay.
For example, Vietnamese has the highest, about 30.2% of those who have depressive symptoms. And then Pakistani has about 26%, Korean 18%, Chinese is about 17%. So it's very alarming.
A gala opening night for a movie that's breaking barriers. The romantic comedy Crazy Rich Asians is the first major Hollywood film in a quarter century with an all-Asian cast, director, and executive producer.
Oh, that's Lily Singh. You're fabulous.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, what are your list of accomplishments? Comedian, writer, actor, vlogger, which means video blogger.
Yeah, which is like blogs, but video versions of them.
With what, 1.7 billion views on YouTube.
That's me, hi.
Netflix stand-up special Homecoming King received a Peabody Award. In it, he shared his experience as a first-generation Indian American. His new weekly series on Netflix, it's called Patriot Act with Hassan Minhaj. He explores complex issues like affirmative action through comedy and storytelling.
Now, this may surprise some of you. Asians are the only minority group in the U.S. with a median income higher than that of the majority Caucasian population.
Said, you stated this.
Yeah.
There is no, I don't believe that there's a thing called white privilege.
There is not.
See, now, okay, now we have a conversation we can have.
Okay, look, if there's white privilege, then there has to be Asian privilege, because Asians make more money than whites.
You're looking at
They're from Asia. They're Asian Americans.
I understand that,
Good.
but as a...
Okay, they make more money, higher education, more affluent. So it's Asian privilege, not white privilege.
As you know, Asian American women are one of the most successful groups in the United States. So it looks like they're doing really well, but a lot of research shows that they're not feeling well. Asian American female between age 15 to 24 have the second highest suicide rates in America. Asian American women, they're actually in the public health crisis. They're suffering from depression and their suicide rate is so high. However, they're not really seeking help. For Asian American group, we don't just make a decision because we want to do it. We make a decision after considering what my parents want, what my siblings want, and how am I going to look